Param Shanti. Physical body. The body composed of the five gross elements earth, water, fire, air, and space is called the physical body. Sthul Sharir. When the soul is in the physical body, then it lacks enough soul power due to the presence of earth element and water element. The body becomes heavy. Due to awareness of physical body only, the mind and intellect of the human soul get deeply trapped in physical objects. Thus, the human souls get indulged in the enjoyment of this material world, which conceals the knowledge of the soul under the effect of illusion of five elemental world of creation. Subtle body, Sukshma Sharir. When the soul experiences death of the gross body, five elements are subjected to disintegration. The five elemental physical body changes into three elemental subtle body. Upon death, the earth element gets mixed with earth or soil. Water element gets burnt in fire and vaporizes, thereby remaining air, fire, and ether elements. The body made up of remaining elements air, fire, and ether is the subtle body. The subtle body cannot be seen with physical eyes. The power in the subtle body increases after death because the two elements, the earth element and water element, are not present in it. The lesser the karmic burdens, the greater will be the lightness in the soul. When the soul does regular meditation or penance, the soul gets power and momentum to go to higher dimensions. The higher the soul goes, the more happiness and peace it feels. Inside the subtle body, all the emotions and impressions of karmic accounts of soul is present. The soul can travel in a subtle world by means of a subtle body. After the death of the physical body on the earth, the subtle body of the soul still retains the mind, intellect, and impressions. It is only through divine vision the subtle body can be seen. Similarly, the higher dimensions are made of finer subtle elements, and thus these higher dimensions also cannot be seen with physical eyes. It requires divine vision. In the ancient days, our sages and saints used to possess great divine power. They could travel with their subtle body to whatever dimension as per their thought power, whilst the physical body remain on earth. Causal body. One may have wondered how the mind is created. As soon as the soul is created, the mind also is formed. The mind gradually starts to generate thoughts due to registration of multiple thoughts in mind during its journey. The intellect is created. When the soul performs karmas with the intellect, then the impressions, sanskar, are created. The development of sanskar then creates Karan Sharir or causal body. Furthermore, the subtle body gets developed from the causal body. Finally, the physical gross body is created from the subtle body. It is pertinent to note that each body is the cause of the creation of the other body. The body that is formed due to the aspects of our mind, desires, thoughts, and actions is the causal body. The karmic bondages, sinful actions, lustful desires, repeated negative thinking, etc., rob of the power of our causal body. All the recordings of karmic accounts of soul are stored in the causal body. These imprints of karma, as well as the negativity stored in the causal body, can be destroyed by changing the causal body with supreme power of supreme divine light. By changing the causal body, the content of either element increases in the body and the soul is empowered to go to Vishnupuri or the causal world of this Brahmand. Disease first manifests in the causal body and then it transmits to subtle body and lastly appear in the physical body. The causal body primarily is made of ether element. It is present from the throat area till the navel and appears in a form similar to a thin luminous silver chain surrounded by soft glowing light on all its sides. Angels or Farishtas possess a bright causal body in Vishnupuri, the abode of Lord Vishnu. All the divine souls have a greatly luminous causal body. The causal body is composed of only the ether element, which is much subtler than the air element and fire element. The air element and fire element contain the ether element inside them. This is why the subtle body is located above the causal body, enclosing the causal body within it. When the soul has very few desires and is in a thoughtless state, then the air element calms down and becomes peaceful. Therefore, the soul is able to experience the causal body. The more we are filled with agitation, anxiety, and desires, the more is the increase in the air element in the subtle body. The increase in the air element leads to heaviness and agitation of the subtle body, which in turn leads to ignorant or tamopradhan state of soul and eventually to the development of black aura. Therefore, constant involvement in worldly matters creates immense pressure on the soul's divine light nature, resulting in a tamopradhan state of soul, and a black aura is generated as a consequence. The supercausal body. The Mahakaran Sharir or supercausal body is made up of three supreme elements: supreme ether element, supreme air element, and supreme fire element. The supreme elements are highly subtle and refined than the subtle elements. These supreme elements are enclosed within the subtle elements. It also means that the subtle elements are made from supreme elements. When a soul thinks too much and has multiple unfulfilled desires, then the supreme elements gradually get converted to the normal subtle elements like air, fire, and ether element. The thoughts, affirmations, or sankalp of a soul manifest into reality through elements, so affirmations work through the elements. The more the thoughts, the greater will be the decline of energy in the soul. This is why the energy and power of the supreme elements are far greater than the average subtle elements. The supercausal body lies within the causal body. Only the souls who possess a Mahakaran Sharir will be able to experience this supercausal body and travel to the supercausal worlds through dedicated practice of meditation or yoga. When there is an increase in the levels of either element, then the soul experiences peace. When there is an increase in the levels of supreme elements or Param Tattva, then the soul experiences supreme peace, known as supreme peace, Param Shanti. By constant practice of meditation and purification of negativities from various bodies, when there is a total absence of all desires, feelings, emotions for sense objects, etc., the soul travels to the Mahakaran Jagat or the supercausal world situated in the Shivpuri. The souls in Shivpuri possess the supercausal body. An important point to note here is that the supercausal body is made of supreme elements, while the supreme supercausal body, which is known as Param Mahakaran Sharir, is made of Param Prakash or supreme divine light. Spirituality, elevated souls or Behad souls, infinite powers of souls have the supreme supercausal body, Param Mahakaran Sharir, as part of their soul body. The Param Mahakaran Sharir is composed of high quality supreme light and is the initial stage after the formless stage or seed stage or Bijrup stage of a soul. That means beyond the supreme supercausal body sheath, no other layers remains, only the pure soul in its incorporeal state. It is to be noted that the supreme supercausal body also contains the mind. However, in the incorporeal state of the soul, there is complete absence of the mind. The Param Mahakaran Sharir is the most subtle, the most refined, lightest in the nature. This sheath has the highest amount of energy in it. The sheath of Mahakaran Sharir is on the Param Mahakaran Sharir. The higher soul travels, the subtler and more energetic its body becomes. In a state of pure soul consciousness, there will not be any trace of mind, not even existence of any type of supreme subtle body also. Such a state of pure soul consciousness is known as the incorporeal seed state of the soul or Nirgun Nirakar Bijrup Sthiti. Param Shanti.